Uh, uh, I think my game's crashing. Oh no. I can't open my game. Help. Phasmophobia isn't open. Oh no. Minimize? Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. Don't worry. Okay, panic over, panic over. That was not actually my intro. By the way, that was not my intro. That was actually genuine panic because it went open. Anyways, we're doing the new update. You heard that right. Ooh, parabolic. Forgot I unlocked new stuff. Hold up. I gotta unlock my new stuff. Um, anyways, as you can see here, there's something different. We got the new update, and it's a sound recorder. That beeping that you hear from Windows, yeah, it's the optimizer thing for the laptop that I have. Something, whatever. I don't know what it is. I just don't want to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with it. Anyways, also, I didn't notice, I think this actually is part of the update, but I noticed that the little tier things actually seem different for the different tiers. They seem different. Also, you may have seen other YouTubers show this, but look at all of these. Also, I unlocked all the ghosts, which is really nice. Where are you? Holy. All these are really cool. I think the development team, especially like the art team for these trophies, really did a good job on it, you know? They cooked. Oh yeah, look at the Oni. Holy. I mean, I don't get why it would be like that, but I guess it could make sense. I'm not sure why Yuri looks like that. I'm not sure. Demon, of course, the little horns. Shade, you can't really see it all that well. Banshee's just screaming. And we got Jit, you know? We got all the cool stuff. Phase. Not Phase, man. And here's just the other trophies. I don't even know how to get this one. It's just like when it's the poltergeist ability, but I don't know why it's the TV. Whoa, ha, ha. Anyways, I got all kinds of suggestions and bones. That's just starting around my base. I did prestige at level 12. Anyways, enough stalling on this. I am totally not scared to be playing on this custom difficulty that I made. This is the highest difficulty that I've made by myself. You see, it starts fun, you know, you got 100% sanity, like 30% sanity pill restoration, sanity drain, 200. Strengthen is gone. Players 800. Flashlights on. Items like consumables on. Good luck trying to get all of this. Ghost rate 125. Roam frequency high. And hopefully if the glitch is fixed, it should stay too high. And instead of low. Changing fan room is high. Unless if the glitch still isn't fixed, it's gonna be low. Activity low. Oh no. Event frequency low. Friendly ghosts off. Grace period 0. Hunt direction high. Evidence given 1. Parapet chance 50. So 50-50 basically. 50% chance that you get it, 50% chance you don't. Favorite duration 30 seconds. I gotta be fast at this. I only have a half a second to take a recording of it now. And then setup time 0. Weather fog. I don't think that really affects anything. It's just dead higher somehow. First on open, none. Number of hiding places low. I have to be smart about this. Sanity monitor off. Activity monitor off. Fusebox start contract off. Fusebox visible on map off. Anyways, that's basically the whole thing. So now we're gonna jump into the game.
Alright, we're here.
I don't have all tier 2. This is bad. Why am I doing this without all tier 2 or at least like some tier 3? Am I just insane? I think I'm just insane. So look at this. Dang it. Oh, I like that animation. I think it's the only one with animation. Like, where they actually animate. No, besides the matches. One of the ones, I guess. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. If I had a tier 2 head count, it would be easier. But like I said, I don't have all tier 2 and get head count around level 50. Or the next head count around level 50. So it can't instantly hunt me because I'm not 100% sanity, but I am at risk because fuse boxes started off. Also, there's no cursed possessions. I don't think it said that in the difficulty thing, but there's no cursed possessions. And because of this difficulty, I'm actually going to remember to turn on lights. Up here, at least. Up here. Alright. So I think the kitchen lights, or dining room and kitchen lights, are just gonna be on by default. Just so, you know, I can loop around. I'm gonna go back and stretch for a bone. No. Okay, well. Why are all the doors shut? I don't think I said to that. Oh wait, I think I did. No way, I got an iron spot. Okay, cool. I got an iron spot. I'm still pretty, not in a good place though, because I can't turn on too many lights. This is a small map. I'm so blind. Anyways, we got the ball. But we don't know where to go for that. So I'm just gonna walk around with the E map for a while. Quick, I gotta be quick. I only have a 30-second window to grab UV. Oh yeah, that's my only evidence. Well, crap. Now I have to rely on just my senses. I'm also being smart though. Okay, the 30 seconds should be up. It hasn't turned off the breaker yet. I'm so happy for that. And then it turns off the breaker. Wait, why did I grab UV? Because it's EMF5. That's my only... Okay. Well, I can't take a picture. Okay, well. I'm just gonna have to wait for it to hunt. Because, yeah, not that good. Because we still have a lot of ghosts. Now, if it turns off the breaker, I can cross off Jin. Yeah. But just don't turn off the breaker. That's basically just their ability. I can't have Sandy, forgot. Let's see, I got that. I can still get some money though. Now I'll help Smalls. If I can do all these objectives and get like maybe around the perfect game, that would actually be insane. Especially with like some tier 1 and tier 2 items. Okay, I'm not getting anything. What's our objectives again? Oh, so I need 2 more photo camera. I'm pretty sure grab. I'm gonna grab like smudges right now. Like, that's usually that's the thing I really need right now because I've been in the dark for a while. The burger is still on, so that's good. That means high chance for gin. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure what the ghost one's at. That's actually probably should be one of the things I'm doing right now, so I'm gonna put this up. Aha. Okay. I'm actually gonna grab this so that way I can actually accurately put the crucifix down. Let's see. It's in here. Okay, cool. Crucifix covers the entire room. What did it do? Wait, can I still take a picture of that? That's so annoying. Anyways, it's in here. Wait a minute. Wait, no, it's okay. It can't be midnight because I'm at 5. I need to remember that. This is a kind of aggressive ghost right now. I can also test for a wraith. I remember got a wraith on this difficulty and it didn't even give me any evidence because it was just like roaming all over the place. So I can grab salt. Okay, only 1, but that's fine. I can plant it out at the exit to both sides of the room, then like some scattered across the house. So like right there. Okay, that's all. Okay, so then we'll place some around the house. Actually, no, I think having it all in the ghost room is a good idea. Because, it avoids the salt. It doesn't actually, no, it doesn't avoid it, that's the description. I don't know what's been doing in here. I don't even know what's emo. 2.2. Okay, it's very cold in here. Wait. No, not Haunter, okay. So now I'm gonna sit in here, because, if it does any kind of interaction, like the light switch in here, like turns off the light, then it won't be a shade. Then right, it has not set through the salt yet. I'm gonna grab the last thing of salt. Of course, with my smudge out. The fact that it hasn't turned off the breaker yet tells me it could be a gin. So I'm currently going for gin right now. Because it has not turned off the breaker yet, but it still doesn't mean It can't be a djinn. It just means it really likes the light. You know, I forgot to grab the salt. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I grabbed 2 smudges for some reason. Probably so I could loop it in case it started hunted. Now let's check. Did it change ghost rooms? No. Yeah, it's not. Okay. So it hasn't changed ghost rooms. Wait, can Jin change ghost rooms? Let's see. Jin. Territorial ghost. I wonder if that means if it's like if it doesn't change rooms. I'm not sure. Let's see. The fact that it touched the door and it's very cool in there. It's kind of making me suspicious of what this could possibly be. Especially because the light still hasn't gone out. This kind of like as a sign that, hey, the light's still on, so cool. But it still hasn't stepped through any of the salt, and it's like in that ghost room. I know it's still in the ghost room because of the temperatures. So now, like, why hasn't it stepped through the salt? It hasn't actually done anything in a while. It was very active in the beginning, but now it's like died down. Like, there's no EMF. Can you give me a sign? Give me a sign. Margaret Anderson, can you give me a sign? 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 About time. I wonder what it did, though. Well, I can say one thing for certain. They definitely did fix the, activity thing. No, it has not stepped to the soul. If this is not a wraith, I don't know what it could be. I may have to look at this. I know they don't work through salt. They don't activate the salt. Like, they may be, like, able to... Let's see. Yeah, so... I can't get that evidence. I can't get that evidence, but... The only evidence I have is Game of 5 that actually did kind of cross off a lot of ghosts. Yeah, cross off a lot of ghosts. All evidence actually does that. It helps you out in the game, especially when you're doing like one evidence or two evidence, like I'm doing here. It feels like spirit box, maybe like ultraviolet or ghost or freeze attempts. I could check for a mimic, but yeah. Yeah, still can't be too sure, but I'm just saying it's alright. It has less of assault, but also it hasn't turned off the lights, so it's making me wait. It's acting like two ghosts at once. I remember I had this before too. It was twins. Like there's actually three ghosts left, and I was playing a game. You know, there was spirit, wraith, and twins left, and I was like, so it's doing the spirit thing, but also wraith things. Like it's not something to the salt, but it's also doing some like spirit stuff. And then I said, no, look this mimic. Not mimic, twins. I just saved my whole game here. It's set to like two ghosts. Because it's not turning off the breaker, but it's also not something to the salt. I swear, if it's not. What?
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
What? Okay, that makes no sense. What? What? I beg your pardon? What in the world? Hold up. How in the world was that a raid? What? It just... I'll send it up since I asked it. One interactions. Favorite room changes 2? 5 abilities? What? I don't even know the abilities. Hold up. I spent 10 minutes in the room. And 5 minutes out of the room. I'm so confused. What? Okay, I'm mostly confused on how that wasn't, like, twins. Because it was doing 2, like, these behaviors at once. I not turn off the breaker. Race turn off the breaker, I know that. Actually, all ghosts can turn off the breaker except Jin. Just, like, it says chance for them to turn off the breaker, I think. Or just if they want to turn off the breaker. I'm not sure. But what in the world? How is that not a twin? How is that not twins? What? And plus, it didn't even give me a chance to do the sound recorder. So we're gonna go back to a different house. We're gonna do Willow. Okay. Let's try this again, because I really just want to show off this.
Because here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look.
There is no cursed object.
Will
Shut
help
up,
your
dude.
investigation.
Shut up. There is no cursed object. Shut up. Wait, that's a walkie-talkie. I just realized that. That's a walkie-talkie. That's detail. Oh yeah, short-term recall. Again. What I mean again is, I played the game back in like 2022, so I remember the old truck. We didn't have this fancy thing right here. So this was actually right here. And then we just had shelves. And sanity stuff looked a lot different too. I'm pretty sure there's actually been some changes to like the activity thing. I'm not sure. But used to, it was like a head and a brain for your sanity. Yeah. Okay. Once I turn on the breaker, I'm on to, I'm not sure it's for the bone. not. Okay, now let's just search around. Actually, I'm gonna search the top floor first, and then I'm gonna come down here. But first, what the? I'm like, I don't remember to turn on that light. Okay, it may be in here. Let's check. Okay, so we know it's not a mare. Mares don't turn on lights. Let's see. I'm gonna test for temperature. Because it could just be in another room, but since I changed the Roman to like high, it's gonna be all over the house. Yeah, it's in here. It's in here. I have a feeling it's in here. Cool. So now I can actually bring in different evidence. Here's the bad thing, though, about one evidence. It is a very common evidence, which I don't think it should happen. I'm just gonna be screwed. I may be. I'm not sure. Throw that down. I may have to bring in 2 crucifixes. Since it's gonna be Roman a lot, I'm gonna need to use 2. Should I loop around the couch? That's gonna be a question. I think you can basically loop anywhere, but like some areas are harder than others, or it's just basically impossible. Yeah, you can loop around that. You can loop. But also there's a high spot, so I wouldn't see why I would need to loop. Ooh, okay. So when you have to look at the ghost, though. Oh, I just saw freaking rough, by the way. I forgot it does that. But you gotta be like looking at the ghost all the time, so you can't make a mistake. But it should be fine. Anyways, I saw freezing breath in here. Okay, cool. So here's the cool thing about one evidence. Once you get that one evidence, you're not entirely lost. Like, it's not like, okay, now it's the hard part. Trying to guess. See, that isn't the hard part. The hard part is just trying to get it to do something. It's very annoying. Mostly you kind of have to test every single thing. And then if you don't get one, you just have to wait and try over it again. Okay. And it doesn't do anything ever again. I might just change up the settings on this. I created it for just kind of fun. That's not really what I intended it to be. Let's shut up. Sorry, that was tarot cards, by the way. I was like, I turned off first possessions. What? That's what I was going. Okay, no UV, but I have one evidence. I also have 50% chance of UV happening. Very cold. So I just heard something got wrong. Just want to hear something get thrown. Anyways, it did 2 interactions in this room from what I saw. So I'm turn that on. It turned it off, but also it turned it on. I turned it on just now, but like I had it off. And then, like, when it came back, it was on. And it also had, like, EMF on it. So that's why I pressed off Mayor. Anyways. Spring in. Oh, I didn't place that down. Well, okay, well, I can place that down. Yeah, I'm gonna test for a spirit box. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Are you here? Okay, so I'm not going to cross that off. It turned off the breaker. Hold up. So not a gin. It is thrown everything. Like, through these. It threw that. It threw that. Now, those weren't very far throws though, because they were up here. So it'd been like whoop, whoop. These they were right here, so that means whoop. Okay. Okay, I could take photo of that. Could've. And that means I can. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you near? Are you far? How old are you? Where are you? Okay, I'm gonna grab Smudge. My Sandy's probably about to just die, maybe? I'm not sure, because I've been saying the light for a while. That's like. I think, yeah, it's the second time I turned off the breaker. What's that? That's neat. Anyways. I'm gonna try doing this. Once it does this, I'm just gonna leave. But I mostly just one show this off. But the game's like. Was it? I think it was Paranormal Talking. Was it? Hell? Oh no, off the event in the same room as me. It said hell. Is that a sign of a demon? That would be fine if it was a sign of a demon. Wait, demons have ultraviolet. Wouldn't it be fine if that's a sign of a demon? Because it just said. Okay, we're not fully done yet. check for orbs. Actually, I won't do this. I don't need that stupid tripod. Actually, I'm gonna change rooms. Yeah, it's not changed rooms, strangely enough. Oh, I'll probably bring in a lighter. Now I think about it, you know? I think if I bring in a lighter or matchbox, I should be fine. Let's see. Get something else? Yes. Okay, let's go. I want to what's this song? No. The old-fashioned one, isn't it? Okay, so now we're gonna place that. I'm gonna place this right here. So you can get a pretty good view from the room right there. Now we can go back to the truck and see if we see any, get night vision off. Okay, so now, what I can do is open this mod just in case it wants to hunt. I'm gonna look from here. I'm gonna wait. Or, you know, I can actually do another thing. And it's also kind of this move, but I don't care. I want to be a coward. I'm not going back in there. Guess we use this again. So I'm technically not inside the ghost room, but I can still see dots. Okay, just gotta make sure I'm marked on for you. It's a Korea. Wait. Okay, so now I'm gonna not move. Okay, so it did dots again through the camera. Because the camera picked it up. So now I wonder. Whether or not can I see the Goryo again? It may just be a Goryo. Because, like, mimics can't do evidence. They can't mimic evidence. I think it mimics the ghosts themselves. But they can't do the evidence part. Anyways, just gonna wait here again. Not, I'm just gonna say it's a Goryo, but first. Actually, I think, hold on, let's do this. That's idea. So now, I can look at both. So, the camera just won't be taking up most of my screen. It is a Goryo. I didn't see it, without the camera. The camera picked it up. I didn't see it. It's a Goryo. Okay. Speaking of money,
Welcome back.
let's
The
go.
job's ready for you.
Oh, dang, that's a lot of money. I got $11 in media. Cha-ching. Investigation bonus, 100. Bone evidence, 25. And I got 2 dailies. So, not that bad. I mostly just want to show off the sound recorder. So, that was mostly just my main plan. Show off the sound recorder. So now I'm done. But, for those who want to know this, hectic, difficulty, here's the stuff for you. Actually, I'm going to do this. Start setting 100. You just look. Use your eyes. You have eyes. I'm not going to speak it for you. Got it? Okay, good. You can actually just go back. I'm still gonna be right here. Yeah, turn that off to get 0 words. You want money. Anyways. Yeah, good luck. Just good luck. Good luck. The higher the hunter ration, by the way, I just want to mention, it could possibly help you get the ghost type, you know? Yeah, that's about it for ghost. One of them can still do a lot, you know? See, since there's only 1 evidence, you can't really bring in that many evidence items. Well, you can. But, like, probably won't do that much for you. Fuck. Unless if you're really insane, you just want to hunt. Unless if you're really insane and you just want to, make this 0, just try finding it out, then go for it. Yeah. But if you just want to have it kind of chill, or chill with, quotation marks, then you can. Doors don't open? None. Oh, wait. Oh, so you get 1, I think they made it where you get 1 money for doors don't open. Okay, never mind. You can have that, you can have that too high. You get times, yeah. You get twice of what the original was. And yeah, basically, just want to make sure that's all like that. Anyways. So now, I actually fixed it and made it better. That's much better. Much better. Boom. Anyways, if you set the doors to all start open, you get more money basically. But if you just want to have it at the original, the original rewards, you can't have it like that. But having it at the original amount of rewards where doors start open were none, that kind of can help you find out where the ghost is at, because all the doors will be shut. So that if the ghost will have to interact with one in order to open it, or a player can open it. Anyways, that's that. So I guess I'll see my next video make. Well, till then, this should hopefully not be my last video. At least for the schedule. See ya.